So for me, this whole exercise starts with a key question, and that's what kind of city do we want to live in the future? What kind of Vancouver do we want to see going forward for our lives, our children, our children's children, and in fact the people that will inevitably be coming here as our population continues to increase at about 1% per annum. So in order to be able to determine what kind of city we want to live in, we really need to talk to the people about that. And the lack of trust that has been articulated here has largely come from the fact that the perception is that the decisions are made on high and imposed on the people instead of involving people in the process. So to me, the process part of this is it's essential that we be engaging with people at a hyper-local level. And in fact, there is a legacy, and I acknowledge Ann McAfee in the room, who was really the driving force behind the city plan in the 90s, where 100,000 Vancouverites were engaged pre-internet. So wow. To me, that is a amazing challenge for us to be looking at. How are we going to reach out to the people in their neighborhoods, whether owners, renters, across the demographic spectrum, as Councillor Boyle has noted. I think it's absolutely the most important thing that we be going out to the people, finding out what kind of city they want to live in their neighborhoods. And I suspect that'll start with principles around livability, or I hope that it would. You know, what is a livable city? I think a big part of what's going to make that city livable is being an affordable city. Because when we hear constantly that people cannot afford to live here anymore, and again across the demographic spectrum, it's essential that we be looking at these things, sure, in an ecosystems approach, both geographically throughout the fabric of the city and also economically, because ultimately our role here is managing the business of the city, managing the land from Boundary Road to the University Endowment lands, which is really the canvas on which we're working here. Mm-hmm. So major opportunities and challenges, well, they're kind of the same thing. We have an opportunity to go out and engage with the citizens of Vancouver in a meaningful way to help shape the future, but that's a huge challenge.
It is.
So that's the nuts and bolts question about how do we actually pull that off if we believe in the importance of a co-creative process. So what is success? Success is coming out the end of this, not just with a document that is saying, here's our plan, or just not with a map that's a zoning map, but rather a process that will engage the citizens of Vancouver on an ongoing basis. Community governance, as it were, because people are affected by where they live. When they get up in the morning, when they go to bed at night, they are affected by where they live. And to me, this is the success is restoring trust, because there has been trust in planning in this city historically, and trust that the future that we share is going to be laid out in a way that is livable in the broadest sense of the word. Mm-hmm. So that would be my opening. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.